Hello. Today we are going to talk about how to write an introduction paragraph for an argumentative essay. So what you're looking at is basically a list of things that we need in an introduction. Just three things. And I've got an acronym. It's ABC. Okay, so it's an easy way to remember it. So the A stands for your attention getter. So you want to start off your paragraph with a sentence that intrigues your reader and gets their attention so that they obviously want to continue reading. My two options, I typically either ask a question or create a scenario. Those are the easiest of the attention getters to use. So you can ask a question about the topic to your reader, or you can provide them with a scenario. So a scenario is, imagine if, and then it goes on to, give an example of something happening that's connected to your topic. After you give your attention getter and you connect it to your topic, we then go into the B. So the B is background information and current events. So you should take a sentence or two to describe, what's going on currently with your topic. How are we hearing about it in the news? Those types of things. Also, the history surrounding it. Why is this still an issue in our society? So just kind of updating, giving your reader a little bit of background information. We're going to pretend that they know nothing about this topic. So this is your, couple of sentences where you can kind of update them on, this is what my topic is about, and this is why it's still a problem. And then the last part of the intro paragraph we have already done, which is putting in our claim. That's what C stands for, our claim. So this is going to be where we put the thesis statement. And we know the thesis statement is our claim about our topics, our opinion, and then the three reasons why we think our claim is accurate. Okay, so those are the three things that go into our intro. So I'm going to show you my example introduction paragraph, and I've got it broken down into highlighted sections. Alrighty, so this is my introduction. So the first part I have highlighted in yellow. This is my attention getter. My attention getter is a little bit long. That's because I was going into an in-depth scenario. So that's what I chose. I chose a scenario, and again, you guys can choose a question if you would like that. So here's my scenario. Imagine one day you are with your parents, and the next thing you know, you are kidnapped. You are taken hundreds of miles away, forced into a cage with others who have been kidnapped, and none of you speak the same language. They force you to learn tricks and perform, and if you don't, they starve you. At night, you are locked in the dark where the other kids physically abuse you. You stay here until you die at an early age due to poor health. Okay, so that's my scenario. Obviously, I'm making the connection to orcas in captivity, and I'm giving you a scenario now. If this happened to kids, obviously it wouldn't be accepted. So why is it acceptable for animals? That was kind of the point I was trying to make. So I connect it to my topic. This is what happens to hundreds of orcas every year who were captured and forced to live in captivity. And then I give just a brief update on this topic and why we're still talking about it. So the treatment of whales and other wildlife in captivity has been a controversial topic for years. Debates over whether or not keeping them in captivity is wrong have recently brought about laws banning this practice. So that kind of gives them an update. This is why we're still talking about it. And then the last thing, of course, is my thesis statement, which is in orange. I give them my claim and my three reasons why I believe that claim. So orcas in captivity are a problem in society because living in captivity can negatively impact their physical health. It can cause them to harm or kill other orcas and even humans. Okay, so once you guys have done your research and you've kind of established your thesis, we then go on to the introduction. So this paper right here, this document is what you guys will use to kind of break down and write your own intro paragraph. So just like with the thesis statement document, it's structured the same way. I've got the first component of this paragraph right here, which is the attention getter. I've got my example from my paragraph, which was the scenario, and then you guys will enter your own attention getter here, whether that be a question or a scenario. Then you move on to background info and current events. my example, and then you guys over your topic will kind of bring me up to speed what's going on with your topic. And then last, of course, is your claim and your thesis. My examples here, you will go ahead and put in, which again, you already have this, so you just need to retype it in here. And then ultimately, you will turn this in for your rough draft intro paragraph. All right. Again, any questions, please let us know, but that is it for the intro paragraph.